It's a medical emergency we don't typically associate with middle age, but a new study shows a significant trend of strokes occurring in younger and younger patients. News 8's Jenna Traum has the story of a local stroke victim and takes a closer look at the impact this trend could have on public health.
Mark, the man you're about to meet had a major stroke at the age of 41. He has no history of stroke in his family, and a new study shows stories like his are becoming more and more common.
It started out as just a typical day at work for Chris Patro. He's a project manager at the Gunderson Lutheran construction site. He had just come out of a meeting when he realized something wasn't right.
I just walked over to the trailer and started saying that I couldn't see out of my left eye. My project assistant handed me some papers to look at, and I was looking at them, and I couldn't focus on them at all.
When his left arm went numb, he was rushed to the emergency room, which just happened to be very close by.
And as I was in the ER, I kept getting worse from my stroke because the symptoms, don't come all on at once. I lost use of my left leg. I lost use of my left side, my arm. I lost feeling in my face.
He was 41 years old.
A few days before my birthday, nice present.
A study published earlier this month in the online journal Neurology shows he's not alone. In the early 90s, about 13% of all strokes occurred in patients under 55, but that jumped to 18.6% by 2005. The study also showed the average age of a stroke victim in the early 90s was about 71 years old. By 2005, that dropped to about 69 years old. Dr. Mohammed Kabani is the director of Gunderson Lutheran's stroke program, and he says a driving force behind the trend is obesity.
What we're talking about is problems with the blood vessels becoming more stiff, and those come from multiple risk factors like high blood pressure, which is #1, diabetes, smoking, obesity, problems with cholesterol, and so on. And those are the things that we are seeing now.
Patro can walk and talk normally now, but the road to a full recovery is still a long one.
I just can't focus anymore. Or if people, say, "What did I say?" read something to me and tell me to read it back, after about the first sentence, it sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher talking.
Dr. Kamani points out a younger adult who suffers a stroke could end up being severely disabled, and that means they could suffer more health care related costs and be out of work for a longer period of time than an elderly stroke victim would have to worry about.
All right, thank you, Jenna. Dr. Kabani says the best way to avoid stroke is to exercise regularly, eat healthy, and maintain a normal blood pressure.